Hey everybody, CrashLove37 here, and if Pokemon Go has done anything for me, it's reminded me of all the Pokemon from Gen 1 nobody really cares about. Now, I've been playing since 1998, and I was obsessed during the days of Red, Blue, and Yellow, but that didn't stop me from saying, "The fuck's a seal?" when it popped up on Pokemon Go. That incident led me to create this list of Top 10 Most Forgettable Gen 1 Pokemon. The hardest part about making a list of forgettable things is that you forget the things that you forgot. I knew I would need help with this list, so I called in the captain.
Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard here, and I'm excited to be working with CrashLove Gaming to bring you this, the top 10 most forgettable Gen 1 Pokemon. I want to thank my old friend CrashLove37 for inviting me to do this with him, and Crash, you know I know a thing or two about Pokemon. I've been a fan since the beginning just like you, and it's all I do on my channel, so you made a great choice by calling me in on this one. So, without further ado, let's jump into the list.
Now, when you think of Gen 1 birds, you think of Pidgey. It's one of the first Pokemon you find in the wild. It was the first Pokemon that Ash found in the wild, and Pidgeot has a Mega Evolution. There was, however, a better option in Red, Blue, and Yellow. You could catch a Spearow around the same time as a Pidgey, and it even started with a flying type move, Peck. Still, everyone seems to forget about Spearow even though it did have higher attack and speed points than Pidgey. It even had better moves. You know what move Pidgeot has? Wing Attack. Wing Attack is fucking terrible. Ash was even almost killed by a flock of Spearows. Why would you want a weak-ass pigeon when you can have a Pokemon that almost murdered a child?
A Pokemon that looks exactly like a Pokeball? Man, what a lazy design. Aside from serving as a booby trap in Gen 1 games and a few episodes, Voltorb really hasn't done much of anything. It's almost completely overshadowed by every other electric type from Gen 1, which is really saying something because there weren't that many to begin with. And when it evolves, it just flips upside down. Really? Come on.
There sure are a lot of forgettable birds in Gen 1. What can I even say about this guy? His body is made up of 3 balls and a couple sticks. How does it fly? How does it live? Dodrio isn't much better. Look at this sad son of a bitch. It's like he showed up late to an orgy and the other 2 heads won't let him in on the action. Literally the only thing Doduo has going for it is that it looks like it's taking a shit in part of Hitmonchan's original sprite. I'm done talking about birds. Get this shit out of here.
There's one thing I never understood about the world of Pokemon. It's how can multiple living creatures be considered a single Pokemon? Execute is probably the worst offender of this, being made up of 6 different eggs, all with their own individual mind and body. Huh? What happens if one or more of the eggs get separated from the rest of the group? Is that one egg or that smaller group of eggs still considered an Execute? What's worse is that when it evolves, all 6 eggs combine to form a coconut tree with only 3 heads. Wait, what? Where did the other 3 eggs go? How does it decide which 3 eggs become heads and which 3 just disappear? This is completely absurd, even for the world of Pokemon.
If the flying type doesn't hold the record for the most forgettable Pokemon, water certainly does. Horsey is a seahorse. That's it. For all you Gen 1ers out there that thought Black and White had some unoriginal concepts, look at this stupid thing. But that's not what this list is about. Horsey is so forgettable. For the longest time I thought it evolved into Seaking. Tell me Horsey, Seadra, Seaking doesn't sound accurate. You can't. And that's all for part 1. Thanks for watching. Head over to Captain B-Nard's channel to check out part 2. If you want to see more collaborations and videos like this, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.